Welcome into Team 1%. You guys, I'm so excited to be here. Let me know below. Let me see if I can see some comments as you guys start to hop on here. I always want to be able to see your comments. So, because I want to make sure I'm live in the right group, but two, because I like to try and answer your questions as you have them. So I'm going to dive right in though, because some of you are going to catch this on the replay. So if you catch this on the replay, will you just type in hashtag replay for me? Then I can go back and answer all your questions and let you know that I'm here and happy to answer anything for you. So first off, my name is Lori. I'm a director here. I'm so excited with what is happening tomorrow. This is going to be a really cool big event that's happening tomorrow. It's going to be like rapid fire of incredible knowledge that is going to be coming at you. So buckle in and do not miss this. It's going to be well worth the time that you take, an hour and a half out of your Saturday. You are going to be blown away at the value you're getting. So if you're here, make some comments below. Let me make sure that I am in Team 1% and that I am, talking to the right people. So anyway, first of all, I want you guys, even if I can't see your comments, I want you to let me know what, by the show of hands, put a little emoji, raise your hand if you feel like social media should actually be easier than social media is. Because I feel like social media for many people, it's so overwhelming and so confusing that many people quit. And the reason is because social media, there can be a whole lot of noise that happens with social media, right? You're looking at things, you're comparing yourself to other people. You don't know what you're doing. You don't have the self-confidence. And so that's why many people will quit with social media. So just know that anytime you're caught in that cycle of it being complicated and you not feeling like you're good enough or smart enough or whatever it is, that it can be discouraging, and that's when most people quit. But here's the biggest lie, that I told myself for a very, very long time, is that the successful people in social media, one, they post more, two, they know more, three, they must be way better on camera than I am, or they have some type of a secret strategy. And so it's always am I smart enough to do this? Do I need the secret strategy? But actually what I learned, and for the first few years, when I started working on social media, I had 0 followers. I had just started my Instagram. I barely posted on Facebook. I had none. Okay. So I started from scratch. This was about 9 years now that I started. And so for the first couple of years, my biggest mistake and biggest regret was actually that I was pretending to be somebody else. It was I thought I needed to be that person to be successful because they were successful. But what I've actually learned is that the more you are, the more real you are, the more valuable you are, the more successful you're going to be in this business. So the people who grow on social media, actually, they don't do more. They actually just get really smart and focused and lasered in on the things that are important. So I can't wait to teach you more of this, but I've got a little mindset shift for you right now that you can implement, okay? Because if you're the person that says, what should I post today? Then you're already stuck in that noise thing, okay? You're already stuck in that vortex of noise, and it gets really frustrating and really overwhelming really quick. And so instead, this is your shift. You're what do I post? Instead, shift to, who am I going to be talking to today? And what's the one problem that I can help with? What's that one problem that I can actually help with? So if you do that, automatically you're ahead of the game, right? Because now it takes off all the pressure. You have a lot more confidence because you're I know how to help them. I can totally help that person, right? So something that I want you to do today before tomorrow's training, I want you to take 10 minutes and I want you to write down, just laser write down, what is every problem that the person who follows you on social media has and how you can solve them. So 10 minutes, laser focus, start firing away, writing down on a piece of paper all the problems. So for me, I work with mostly women over 50. So I'm like, okay, what problems are women over 50 having? One with their skin or their makeup or their health or whatever it is. And then I know I can help them with the products that I have. If you do that, it makes things so much easier. But the interesting thing is, and I've just got a couple more things that I'm going to jump off because I'm saving the meat of what I'm talking about tomorrow. But we get so stuck on social media, and it's not necessarily just the content you're stuck on. Okay. The biggest misunderstandings or the things that are overlooked are, how do I connect posts to conversations? How am I going to do that? How can conversations actually lead to customers? And then how I can simply remove the pressure of all of that by just having a funnel. Okay. So most people that are posting, but they don't know what happens next. So if you're one of the people that don't know what happens next, you've got a great video out there, but now you're like, now what do I do? Now, how do I get people into conversation? That is where it's going to be really important for you to tune in tomorrow, because I'm going to be breaking it down. Super simple. How to simplify your social media, where we tend to overcomplicate things without even realizing we're overcomplicating things. And then how a clean, simple funnel is actually going to create consistency in your sales. Okay. That's where the translation comes in. That's where the magic comes in. Yes, content is fun and creating content is a big part of social media, but really where the meat comes in is having those good conversations. So if social media has been heavy for you, if you've struggled with social media, maybe whether it's content or connections or actually converting to sales, then tomorrow's training is going to be for you. I can't wait for tomorrow, you guys. I'm going to be buckled in and ready to go, because what's coming tomorrow is there's so many different ways to work this business and to be successful in this business. And that, my friends, is going to be the magic of tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow. Don't miss this. And we'll see you, and I'll teach you all of my social media basic tips. So thanks, you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.